Hi, my name is Stephany, and I'm going to read an article about is your online privacy and marriage. Government requests for Google user data jumps. First of all, I'm going to read and annotate this article. I'm going to read the first paragraph and yesterday Google released the latest transparency report sharing how much information they have supplied or suppressed based on governments and copyright owners' legal demands. It seems our government and everyone else wants to monitor those same people for different reasons. I think the paragraph is mostly talking about government, about how government and everyone else wants to monitor people for different reasons. I'm also going to highlight the legal demands and transparency report. I'm not sure what this means. I'm going to continue. Government requests for specific users' data have been keeping Google's team hoping. Google reports on these requests biannually, covering the 6 months ending on June 30 and December 31st of each year. In this most recent report covering the first 6 months of 2012, U.S. government agencies made almost 8,000 requests to see private data from over 6,000 users and accounts. In the most recent 4-year, July 1st, 2011 to June 30, 2012, the U.S. government has postponed data on 28,524 Google user accounts. Perhaps Generals David Patriots and John Adams accounts were among them. Well, for this paragraph, I'm going to highlight the word postponed. I don't know what this means. And in my opinion, well, first of all, the paragraph is talking about government like asking for Google's team to let them see private stuff about people, and in my opinion that's not good at all. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight the first one. Well, since this thing can highlight it, but at the bottom of this article it says Soponia is a term of the formal requirement to submit documents to a court law. I'm gonna continue. Another word I don't understand for this paragraph is biannually. Oh, now it goes. Okay, for the next paragraph, it says Google complied with over 90% of these requests, which were typically demands for data in criminal investigations. Globally, Google received approximately 21,000 such requests in the past 6 months, at a 33% increase over the same period the year before, from 31 countries including India, Brazil, France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, to name the top 5 after the United States. Well, I understand mostly all the words from this paragraph, and I think this paragraph is trying to say that, well, how does this word comply? I'm not sure what this one's either. Does Google comply with over 90% of these requests, which were typically demands for that. Oh, so Google is demanding for data. only in like criminal investigations and about approximately 21,000, and it has a 33% increase. Next paragraph says, however, Google isn't the only internet company that has to comply. Comply with government subpoenas with the working with data. They're just the only major internet company that provides a public report detailing the volume of requests for data, as well as biannual report on requests by copyright owners and governments to remove information. You won't find reports like this from Yahoo, Amazon, Facebook, or even eBay, although they are all subject to the same regulations. Wow. So for the last paragraph, it's telling you that Google isn't the only company, but you won't find it in any of these. And well, the article is about I'm thinking the privacy you have, and that for like only criminal investigations or anything, these companies have to give out information, not to the public, but to the government when they need it. And I think this is about it. The words I wasn't sure was transparency report, legal demands, my analysis, so only comply, and by they were mostly the same. I think that's it. Bye. Oh, and another thing I wanted to add to this article is highlighting the most important details, of paragraphs. So I'm gonna read it and highlight important details. Yesterday, Google released their latest transparency report showing how much information they have supplied or suppressed based on governments and copyright owners. It seems our government and everyone else wants to monitor those same people for different reasons. I'm gonna highlight the last paragraph in another color. Okay, this thing don't seems to work, so I'm gonna use it changing the text to highlight it. So okay, I'm gonna do this and highlight the last sentence. Hello? And this is important detail. Okay. Next paragraph. Government requests for a specific user's data have been keeping Google's team hoping. Google reports on these requests biannually, covering the 6 months ending on June 30th and December 21st of each year. In this most recent report covering the first 6 months of 2012, U.S. government agencies made almost 8,000 requests to see private data on over 16,000 users and accounts. In the most recent 4 years, July 1st, 2011 to June 30, 2012, the U.S. government has found data on 28,524 Google user accounts, perhaps General Davis Patriots and John Adams accounts were among them. So for this paragraph, I'm gonna change the color of the text of the I'm thinking this sentence seems important. It says, in this most recent report covering the first 6 months of 2012, U.S. government agencies made almost 8,000 requests to see private data on over 16,000 user accounts. That's a lot. Next paragraph. Google complied with over 90% of these requests, which were typically demands for data in criminal investigations. Globally, Google received approximately 21,000 such requests in the past 6 months, a 33% increase over the same period the year before, from 31 countries, including India, Brazil, France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, to name the top 5 after the United States. So for this paragraph, I might change the color of the first sentence. Yeah, first sentence. Well, is the whole thing? Or only this one? The first sentence, yeah. For the last paragraph, it says, however, Google isn't the only internet company that has to comply with government subpoena for data. They're just the only major internet company that provides a public report detailing the volume of requests for data, as well as biannual report on requests by copyright owners and governments to remove information. You won't find reports like this from Yahoo, Amazon, Facebook, or even eBay, although they're all subject to the same regulations. But for this paragraph, I'm gonna change the color, indicating important detail for the last sentence, because this is it's kind of important for me, because most people use Yahoo, Amazon, Facebook, or eBay. All of these like well-known kind of like companies, and then people don't know that they have the same subject too, for some regulations. And regulations, I'm not sure what to do, so I'm gonna highlight it. Words I don't know. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you and bye.